Good afternoon. Chetan sir. Good afternoon.
Hello, Chetan sir.
Hello, huh?
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Hello.
Yes, sir. You are audible.
Okay, I am audible.
Yes.
Okay.
Hello, Shraddha madam. Shraddha madam, we will start now.
Yes, ma'am. Yeah. Okay, we must. Good afternoon, all. I welcome you all for session 3 for the day. The speaker for today is Dr. Chetan Dudhagara, sir, Assistant Professor and Head, Department of Communication and Information Technology, International Agribusiness Management Institute, Anand Agriculture University, Gujarat. Sir has his MCA in Computer Application and PhD in Computer Science from Saurashtra University, Rajkot, with doctoral research work titled A Comparative Study, Analysis and Modeling of Various Image Processing Algorithms. Sir has 14 plus years of teaching experience. Sir is also working as a member of Board of Studies in International Agribusiness Management at Anand Agricultural University. member of Procurement Committee and Human Resource Committee of ICAR World Bank funded NAHEP CAAST project. Appointed as a nodal officer for National Academic Repository of Anand Agriculture Institute since March 2020. Sir has worked on various research projects like role of national agricultural market in enhancing farmers' income in Gujarat, economics of Ankleshwar chicken rearing in Bharuch district of Gujarat, breeder seed management system for government of Gujarat. So has 20 plus publications in national and international journal and conferences, with one book publication titled Programming Using C and book chapter publications, issues, challenges, prospects of e-governance in India, a glance proceedings of International Conference of Transgeneral and Entrepreneurship, Economy and Innovation, Dynamics of Sustainability, and Integrated Farming System and Approach to Increase Farmers' Income. Sir has also been credited with the Best Counselor Award by N.B. Patel College of Applied Sciences, Vallabh Vidyanagar in 2016. They have given various talks in different colleges in various FDPs. To name a few, the talks on database management, role of social media tools, uses in e-governance, role of e-commerce in business, role of digital marketing in agribusiness, and many more. So on behalf of JSPM's Rajarshi Shahu College of Engineering and Department of ENTC, we welcome you, sir.
Thank you, Radha madam, for introduction. I am audible?
Yes, sir, you're audible, sir.
Okay. First of all, thank you to invite me and to deliver this talk on this STTP. And very much thankful for your introduction. I just want to share briefly in 1 or 2 minutes. In our institute, has one research project. In that project, Madam has mentioned World Bank and ICR funded projects. And the amount is approximately 16.67 lakhs, 7 crore, sorry, approximately 16.67 crore rupees. In their project, we are forecasting the various demand of various crop and various commodities. So this is a very big project. And under this project, I am working as a co-principal investigator and also handling the procurement related work. So this is a very good and very big project. And under this project, we are also organizing various events, webinar, seminar, training programs. So I also invite you participants. If you are interested, you can join this webinar. And if you search in the Google NAHEP, means National Agriculture Higher Education Project, and then CAST, Center for Advanced Agriculture Science and Technology. This is the component of NAHEP CAST and Anand Agriculture University. Then you will get the link to join the YouTube and register. All this, our website and all this information are available on that website, and you can register this. So thank you, ma'am. Without wasting time, we are starting our session. I'm sharing my screen. Yes, I think PPT is visible. Hello, my screen is visible. Hello, from the participants, you can view my screen. Hello. Hello, participants, you can view my screen. Hello. My screen is visible to you or not? Okay, okay, okay. Hmm. 2-week online faculty development program on artificial intelligence and its application in biomedical engineering. So this is the title of this FDP. I'm stopping my video here, so there is no any internet related issues. And my topic is disease detection using machine learning and deep learning algorithms. So I think many of the classes of artificial intelligence and machine learning is already completed. So here I am not giving more time on introduction of AI, ML and deep learning, then introduction of Python programming, then Python libraries, which we are using here. And after that, MN, machine learning for healthcare sector, especially. And in that, I will demonstrate you breast cancer detection using machine learning. And last one was references. So this is my table of contents. I only just share 2-3 points here related to artificial intelligence. So it is already covered in the previous session. So as a name suggests, artificial intelligence is a program that can sense, reason, act and adopt. Means we can give the intelligence artificially. So using this, they can sense thoughts and they can act accordingly. So it is a broad area. Inside that artificial intelligence, new concept was machine learning. Word is there. So machine learning is algorithms who perform improve as they are exposed to more data over time. So when there are large number of data set, so we have to train machine accordingly to work related to the data. And inside this, the new word was come, that is deep learning. So it is a one subset of machine learning in which multi-layer neural network learns from the vast amount of data. So we can say deep learning is a subset of machine learning and machine learning is subset of artificial intelligence. Here in this slide also you can see that artificial intelligence is a technique which enable machine to mimic human behavior. So we have to enable the machine to mimic the human behavior. And inside there, a subset, machine learning is a subset of AI. So it is a subset of AI techniques which use statistical method to enable machine to improve the experience. So machine can learn based on the experience. So we have to train the machine according to the requirement. So this is the machine learning. And another term is deep learning. This is also a subset of machine learning. So it is a subset of machine learning which take the computational or multi-layer neural networks. This is just application of artificial intelligence. Here first application is healthcare that we will discuss here, but many more application is there. This is automobile. Then in financial sectors also AI is used. Then surveillance sector AI is used. Another is social media, entertainment, education, space exploration, gaming, roboting, agriculture, and e-commerce. So these are the various application area where artificial intelligence can use. This is just a limited area, but you can say nowadays mostly in every area AI or machine learning is used. Here in this session, we will see in the healthcare sector. So this is the specific applications of AI in specific healthcare. Previous slide it is says that general applications. Now it is in specific to the healthcare sector. So here the first is diagnosis and treatment. So to diagnose the patient and give the treatment, the artificial intelligence can be used. So for clinical decision supports, symptoms analyzers, treatment efficiency versus effectiveness. So to diagnosis a patient and give the appropriate treatment, this is used. Another is computer vision. For computer visions, AI is used in healthcare sectors like radiological image analysis, ECG and EEG. So for that types of image, we can do the analysis on that, and based on that, we can take the decisions. Another area is workflow. So patient flow optimizations, detect process efficiencies. So in that case, AI is used. Another is predictive modeling and risk stratifications. Means here in medical sector, there is also a risk. So for that, risk predicting modeling for risk analysis. It is used. Another is you can virtually assist to the patients. Another is mobile applications. So through mobile applications, you can do the disease management. Another is precision medicines. For that sector also, AI is used in healthcare sector. Another is discovery. So to apply the clinical trials and some hypothesis generations, it is used. And another is matching engines. So patient with similar profiles, treatment with similar cost or benefit ratios. So these are some applications of artificial intelligence, especially in the healthcare sector. So this image is I get from this source. It is available on that Google. Yes. Now we use the machine learning techniques. So machine learning has a two types of uh, uh, learning: supervised learning and unsupervised. Third is also reinforcement, but here we discuss these two: supervised learning and unsupervised learning. In the supervised learning, there are also two categories: classification and regression. Unsupervised is also there is two categories: clustering and dimensional detections. So these are the various algorithms under the classifications, that is logical regression, classification tree, support vector machine, random forest algorithms, artificial neural network. So this is the classification algorithm. Another is regression. So linear regression, decision tree, Bayesian network, fuzzy classification, artificial neural networks. So this is the regression supervised learning. Another category is unsupervised learning. There is clustering and dimensional reductions. So here in clustering, K means clustering, hierarchical clustering, genetic algorithm, ANN. These are the clustering techniques. And for dimensional reduction, there is a principal component analysis and multidimensional statistics and ANN. So these are some algorithms for both types, supervised and unsupervised. Now, what is the basic difference between these? So we can say supervised learning, there is a input data. It has a labeled data. So input data is labeled data in supervised learning. While in unsupervised learning, there is a no label in input data. Here in supervised learning use the training data set. So training is given in the supervised learning, while in the unsupervised, they just use the input data. Mostly supervised learning is used for prediction and unsupervised learning is used for analysis types of work. So these are the basic difference between the supervised and unsupervised learning. Now, generally in every machine learning algorithm, there is a common process. So this is the common process. First step is gathering data from various sources. So to do the processing, you require the data. If you have not data, then you have to collect data from the reliable sources. So for these types of process, first data is required. So first thing is gathering the data from the various sources. Second thing is cleaning the data. If data is not in proper format or some misleading data is there, so we have to cleaning, or we can say pre-processing of the data. Third step is model building to select the right machine learning algorithm. So to build the model for some specific machine learning algorithm. Fourth step is gaining insight from the model result, means to analyze the result of the model. And fifth step is data visualization, transforming the result into visual graph. So if we want to see or we want to explore or understand the result, then we have to prepare the chart or various types of graph, so we can easily see the result or we can easily understand the result. So this is the data visualization. This is common step for every algorithm. Now, Python programming, I guess that all the participants are aware with the Python programming. So I'm not that much that much going in the details. So nowadays Python is a very popular programming for the machine learning, artificial intelligence and deep learning. So what is the actual Python? So here user is there. This is the user. They write a program in .py file, py. This is the extension of file. And then interpreter, which interpret your program, and it will generate the byte code, one specific file byte code, and from that it will generate the output. So Python, it writes a high level Python code. So Python code is in high level language. Then save the file in .py file and interpret the code, means to execute that code, interpret the code, it will generate the one intermediate file which is known as bytecode file, and after that the output will printed. So this is the basic process of Python. Why we use the Python? So these are the basic features. So we are use the Python. One is easy to understand, means we can easily understand. Another is easy to write, you can easily write the code. Object oriented programming is there, so we can create the object, and based on the object we can do the programming. Then another is standard library. So various different standard library is available on that Python, and we can use that library and do our work. Then support various programming paradigm. So it supports the various different other programming language also. Another features is support for interactive modes. So dynamic, we can give the inputs, dynamic variable declaration, and many functionalities there. Then GUI, database and GUI programming is there. Extensible, portable, scalable, integrate, automatic garbage collection, and free and open source. So these are the features available in Python. So we are use the Python. And one main feature is that fast data processing. If you do the processing using different other programming language, it will take time, but the Python gives the fast processing. These are the some basic library available in Python. The basic library is NumPy is there. NumPy library, it is a open source numeric Python library which contains multi-dimensional array and matrix types of structures. So it is also used some mathematical operations. Another library is Pandas library. Panda is also an open source Python library. It is also easy to use and to analysis the data it is used. It is used for various types of fields like academic related work, some commercial domains, finance, economics, statistics. So various types of domain Pandas library is used. Another is matplotlib library. This is a visualization library in Python. It is plotting the two-dimensional plots. So this is matplot library is used for plotting the various types of data. And another is Seaborn library. So it is a extremely useful library for data visualizations. It is built on matplotlib library. So it provides the advanced visualization techniques. Various types of chart we can draw by using this library. So we use this library in our programming. These are the basic editors, or you can say IDE, integrated development environment. So many people are used as per his requirement. Mostly for basic, we are use the Python ideally. This is the basic Python. When you install the Python in your device, then you use this Python ideally. This is the symbol of Python. Another is PyCharm. Some users use the PyCharm editor. Another is Spider. Some users prefer the Spiders. Sublime is there, and Jupyter. So some user use the Jupyter. Then Atom is there, VS Code. These are the top 10 editors. Mostly people use the Python ideally, or otherwise they are use the PyCharm, Spider, or Jupyter. It is easy to use. Anaconda is also there. You can use the Anaconda also. Now, Python is very much popular. So who are use the Python? So NASA is also use the Python for various types of his work. Yahoo, Google, YouTube, Reddit, BitTorrent, IBM, Dropbox, Reddit, Netflix, Quora, then Firefox. So that all are use the Python. Roughly, I can say that each and every sector nowadays Python is used. In some sector it is little bit used, but in some sector it is large use. Google Assistant is there. This use the Python machine learning. So most of the companies use the Python. Now, for machine learning for healthcare. So machine learning is a simply making healthcare smarter. So by using machine learning, healthcare can be smarter. So there are several challenges for faster integration of machine learning into healthcare sectors. One of the major challenges is data. I says that for any types of analysis, you require the data. So for healthcare sector, we required the patient data. So it is the biggest challenge to get the patient data set. In that data set, it is necessary some size and quality of the samples. Since patient data is protected by strictly privacy and security rules, the data is not easy to collect, share or distribute, because when they collect the data from the patient, at that time they mention the privacy and security. So this data will not share with any other. So it is one challenge to get the exact data, patient data set. Furthermore, there are challenges with the formats and quality of data. If you have data, but we have to check the quality of data, and we also clean the data, and then we have to prepare the data for application of our analysis. As a data science and machine learning are starting to be adopted as a tool as a healthcare application. So ML is nowadays used for tool in healthcare applications. Now here to detect and diagnosis of breast cancer. So one of the application of machine learning in a healthcare contains the digital diagnosis. So we can do the digital diagnosis. So ML can detect pattern of certain disease within the patient electronic healthcare records and inform clinicians of any anomalies. So there are a digital health patient digital healthcare record is there. So to analyze that healthcare records and to find out or to detect some patterns. So based on that, they can guide or they can give the information to the doctors regarding the patients. So in this sense, the AI techniques can be used to evaluate patient healthcare based on knowledge extraction from big data sets by summarizing millions of observation of disease that our patients could positively have. So for that, you have required the millions or large number of data set of the patient. In this session, we will see machine learning algorithm to detect the breast cancer from the data set available. And here we use the Python as a programming language. Now, as you know that breast cancer is common cancer for the woman around the world. So if we early detection of the cancer can improve the diagnosis, and we can say that the chance of survival is increasing by applying the proper clinical treatment to the patient. So it may be used to save the lives of human beings by using the various technology. Here I will see the demo, show you the demonstration. In that we use the publicly available data set from the kaggle.com. It is the site from where you can download the various types of data. It is a sample data. So we cannot, this is just for example, just for sample data. So it is not a real data. But if you have a real patient data, then you can do this. This data set consists of several instances of tumors. Tumor can be two types. It can be either benign, this is non-cancerous, or another is malignant. This is the cancerous. So two types of tumor is there, benign and malignant. Benign tumor grows locally and do not spread. So non-cancerous tumor is there, it will not spread. But as a result, they are not considered the cancers. But it is also a danger, especially if they press against the vital organs like brain. So if it is affected in the brain, then it is dangerous. While another types of tumor, malignant, have a ability to spread and infect the other tissues. So these types of tumor is spread and infect to the other tissues also in the human body. So this process of spreading is metastasis. This is known as this process. Here in our data set, there are 569 tumor sample is there. So when we open that data, at that time I will show you 569 sample is there. In that sample, 357 samples as benignant types of cancers, means non-cancerous tumor, and 212 that is malignant cancer types of tumors. And this data set is available in Excel file formats. So this is the just diagram of these two types of cancers. Here slowly expanding mass. This is the, you can say this is the capsule and it is relatively normal cell. But this is benignant and this is the malignant tumors. Here irregular shapes and surface. This is the irregular shapes and surface, and necrosis is there. Then here, yes, you can see that abnormal cells, irregular size and shape. So these are the abnormal cells. There is no some specific regular size is there, and there is no some specific shape is there. Here tissue invention is there. So this is the tissue expanding is there. This is just basic diagram of this breast cancer. Now directly I am moving on that practical session. Yes. For that, I am using the Colab. Here you open the Google, and in that Google, you just type Colab. Now, what is the Colab? Colab, it is a co-laboratory. This is, otherwise you have to type collab.research.google.com. What is the collab? Here you can see that collaboratory or collab for short allow you to write and execute Python in your browser. But here, why I am using this? Because no need to install the Python in your device, no need to use any types of editor. You just use this collab and you can do your work using the browser. Because sometimes some user is facing the problem of various types of packages. The package is not installed in that Python. Whenever you are using some different packages, but that packages is not installed in the Python. So that types of problem may be occurs. But this collab, or you can say collaboratory, it's provide the features. You can write the code here and you can execute this code. And also you can share the code, you can edit the code, all these functionality is available. Whatever code written by you, you can share this code in your Google Drive. So we are using this collabresearch.google.com. But why this is useful? Because whenever you go somewhere else and you are using the different computers or laptop, in that Python, if it is not installed, then you can use this and you write your code and share that code with the Google. Now here, first of all, I am signing on that. So click here for signing. You can use the Gmail for signing. Here, I am writing, I am signing on that, giving password, and then my login is there. Yes, here I can see the different code which I have saved in that drive. Now here my login is there. Another is, here the feature is geo configuration is required. No need to any configurations. If you have any problem to install Python and packages, then you just use this. Another is free access to GPU, general processing unit, free access and easily shared. What happens mostly, we are seeing some video on the YouTube, and we are taking many code on the internet, and when you copy that code and try to execute that code in your Python, then it gives the lots of error. This package or this library is not available, this is not available. So instead of this, if you copy the code and run by using this collaboresearch.com.google.com, then there is a no need, because here everything is there. By using the browser, you can use this. So that types of problem is solved. Now here you can click here code. So whenever you click here, you will get the code. But here I am creating new file, so file, new notebook. Here the directly it is executed on the internet. So my new notebook is there. Now I am saving this file and then save. Here saved successfully. Here you give the name, for example, demo. I am saving this demo .bc, breast cancer. So now save. So here my file is saved as a demo-bc. So first I am writing only simple text for checking. Print. This is the demo of breast cancer detection using machine learning. Click here for execution. Whenever we click here, this is just we are checking our programs is working or not. Yes, this is printing. Now again, I am clicking here and I am writing that. For that, I required to import the various libraries. So I am importing the libraries. I required various types of library. So first import NumPy as a NP. So as I told you in the presentation, NumPy library is there and we use this library in our programs. And I already told you what is the use of this library. Another library is pandas. We use the pandas library also. So import pandas as a PD. I am zooming my screen so it is visible to you. Another is import matplotlib. Matplotlib is a library, and in that pyplot is a PLT. Another library is import Seaborn. Yeah, this 4 library we are using in our code. Yes, it is execute. So here you can see that there is a no needs of install any types of package, any types of library. Directly you can use here. So our library is importing. Now for that we have to use the data. So we have to load the data from the source. So here from google.colab we are importing the files. So import files. Then we are uploading. So uploaded equal to files dot upload. Here you can see that whenever we are writing anything, then it will suggest pd dot read. Now our data is in Excel file or CSV file. So we have to read underscore CSV. Yes, you can see that here. Okay. The particular collab research google.com editors, this will suggest you the various methods. Here you can see that it will suggest. So it is very, very useful. Read.csv. Our file name is data.csv. And in that data, yes, this is data file df.head. Here df.head, it contains the large number of data, but we will see only five files. So before executing this, I will show you the data set. Here directly I will show you. Yes. Here I will show you the data set. Our data set is there in Excel file formats. This is our data set. Here it is a ID column, then diagnosis, then radius means. These are the various different data is there. This is the ID. So this is our data set. We use this data set here. Yes. So here we have to select the file. So here I am selecting this file. Yes, I got our data. From where we have to download the data. So you can search here, brace cancer data set CSV. If you click here, then from this kaggle.com, you click here and you will get the data. Click here and download the data from these sites. Yes. Now our data is imported here in Colab. Here I write that this is the upload file and this is the file format, and here I see the 5 rows. Here the index is starting from 0 to 4. If I write here 10, then I will get the 10 rows because it is a large number of row. So we are selecting only few row for visualize purpose. But in actual prediction, we are use the all these data. So here you can see that are the 10 row is there, and these are the different column which I show you in the Excel file format. Here the diagnosis column is there. We see that the two types of cancer is there. A benign that is represented as a B and malignant that is represented as a M. So this is the two types of diagnosis is there. Then radius mean is there, texture mean is there, parameter mean is there, area mean is there. This is the column, smoothness. These are the various different parameters related to the breast cancer. So what are the parameter is important for these types of cancer? That particular parameter are available in your data set. So this is just I visualize the data set, import the data set. Now our data set is imported. Now our data set is stored in DF. It is data frame df dot save. Here see that data set. So df dot save and execute this command. Okay. Here for the shape, no need to write the bracket and then execute. Yes, this will show you the data. In our data set, there are 569 rows. Means the data set contains the data of 569 patients. And the parameter is 33 parameters. So you can say in that data set, there are 569 row and 33 columns. So 569 row and 33 column is there. Again, we display the column informations. So we can write here print df.info. If we required some more details, then you execute this print df.info. This will give the details of each and every column available in the data set. Yes, we see that there are 33 columns. So you can see here starting from 0 to 32. So total there is 33 column. This is the name of the column. First column is ID, second is diagnosis, third is radius means. So these all are the columns. And how many rows there in that particular column? 569 row is there. There is a not null, and this is the data type. Here ID is an integer data type. Diagnosis is a object data type, means categorical types data, and remaining data are float data types. After that, we want to also describe print df dot describe. If we execute this, then we will get the basic information of the data set. Here you can say that you can get the count, means how many records, 569. Each column is that record. Then what is the mean of that particular column? Standard deviation, mean 25, 50% maximum. So there is the detailed information of this data set. Now we have to check that in our data set, any columns, any row has no any data or null value, or you can say empty or blank, then we have to check df dot is any. Is any means not a, not a. If we check this in this column, if is there any n, so here all are, this is the false, means no any blank or columns. But here, if you find this by using like sum of that, then we can get that. Yes, check here. There is a no any null value or empty value in this column. But here, one column is unnamed column. That is a 569 value. So this is a one blank column is there in our data set. So we have to remove this blank. So by using this, we can remove df, or this is entire columns. So we can drop na, and this is the axis column is there. So this is the in axis 1. And we execute this. Yes, it is executed. Now we have to check that it is executed properly or not. So we have to store into this df. So df means data frame dot drop na axis 1. So this drop new value is stored in the df. Now again, if I am writing df dot sep, then we can get the clear idea. So see that in previously there are 569 rows is there and 33 column is there. Now 32 column is here. You can see that. Yes, here 569 and 33 columns. Here one column is empty. It contains no any records, no any value. So this column is removed here, and here we have only 32 columns. So if that types of columns or data are available in that, then we have to remove this by using the pre-processing. So before starting or before doing anything, we have to remove the data from the from the available data set. We have to check the data base or data set, and from that we have to remove the unused or empty data. Now we check. Now we check what is the number of M and B, means benignant and malignant. So this value, this column is DF. Then the column name is diagnosis. In our data set, there is one column diagnosis. In that, the value is stored. So value underscore count. So by using this, we can count the value. Yes, there is some error. Here we are checking DIAGNOSIS diagnosis. Yes, it is okay. Yes, here values counts function is there. If we click here, here we get the information. Benignant record is 357 records and malignant record is 212 records. We also see that at the time of the PPT, and that number of records are there. And the data types here, this is the B and M. Now here we have to see in the plot. So for that plotting, we use the SNS. That is plotting library, count plot. So which we have to draw the plot. So from the data frame, and in that we have to do the plotting of diagnosis columns. Click here. Yes, SNS dot count plot, PLOT plot. Yes, here we get the plot also. Here this is the malignant record, this is the benignant record. So that types of plot by using matplotlib we can use. So this is the plot of this. Now checking the data type, we already checked. This is the another command we want to, if you want to check the data type, then df.d types means data type. ID is integer, it is a categorical data and it is a float data. Now we want to represent the location of M and B. So here in data frame dot iloc. Iloc means index of location specific. Here colon comma 1. Colon means all row. Here column means we required the all this row, and comma 1 means first column, and we want to require the values. So if we execute this, then we get the value of all rows of first column. Here we can see that first column is ID, but ID is indexed as a 0, and second column is diagnosis. So diagnosis number is 1. So here we write the 1, and here we write the colon. Colon means all, means we get the record from the all these rows. Otherwise here we can write 1 comma 3. Yes, so we get only first, second and third. So from that we get only 2 value. But here for our demo purpose we required all these row data. So here we get the M and B. Yes. Here you can see that somewhere is M, somewhere is B, and we see that how many data are we have to encode that categorical data into the numerical value, because it is not processed when it is M and B. So we have to encode this. So for that we use the library sklearn. From sklearn dot pre-processing import label encoder. We use the label encoder. So label encoder underscore y. Y is a axis label encoder. Then label encoder underscore y dot fit underscore fit underscore transform df dot I location of all these row comma 1 column by values. So if we execute this, yes, we have encoded this all these B and M value with 1 and 0. Here you can see that first is M. So here M is 1. And here you can see that 1, 2, 3, 4, fifth row, first is B. So here fifth row first is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here it is, actually the number of value is different. So here fourth is also 0. But here we can see that, M is represent 1 and B is represent 0. So we transformed our categorical data into numeric data. Now after that, we have to encode this categorical data. So df dot I location of all these row, comma first column, that is categorical, equal to, we are directly copy from here this transform and we stored here in that index location, and we are printing df dot I location iloc of all this row, comma 1, and we execute this. Yes, then we get only these 2 rows. Okay, first is location, all rows and 2 columns. This is the number of records. So total 569 is there. So 0 to 568, and this is the value. So 1 and 0. 1 is for M and 0 is for B. Now we display the pair plots. SNS dot pair plot. Now for that we are use our data frame. So df dot index location of all these row, comma first we pair only for 5 values. Yes, first we pair only for 5 values. So the pair plot is visible for the first 5 values. Yes, you can see here. This is the pair plot. Here diagnosis is there. Then second is radius means is there. Then texture means is there. So this is from 1 to 5 pairs. We can see the pair plot. You can see here for 3 also. So whatever column you want to see the pair plot, you can pair here. Now here you can use the another, that is for category diagnosis. So if we use the category of diagnosis, here we can see for 5 columns. Then we can plot the diagnosis columns. Here you can see that pair plot of radius means and the comparatively values. And here it is the texture and some. Yes, please. Here we print that pair plot. So based on that, you can take some analysis. Here it is represent that blue circle, it is represent 0, and orange circle represent the 1, that is B and M. So you can see that types of plot also if you want to check more in that details. Now if we want to check the correlation, so df dot I location colon, first we check the correlation of 10 columns, not more, not only for 5 columns. Yes, and then dot correlation. So if we execute this, we will get the correlations. Yes, here diagnosis is there, here diagnosis is there. The correlation is 1. But from radius means and diagnosis, correlation is 0.73. If here we are taking more, then we will get detailed information. Yes. Here diagnosis column is there, then concave point means here the positive correlation 0.77. So this is the positive relationship correlations. Here you can see that texture mean and smoothness mean. Here this is the negative correlations. So you can check also the correlations here by using the functions. You can also draw the correlations, heat map also, SNS dot heat map df dot I location of 1, 10 correlations dot correlations. Yes. Here we have to write the comma. Yes, you will get the correlation. I am increasing the size of this here. It is visible to you. Plot dot figure size equal to 20, 20. So it is large size. And here also I change in the formats. A not equal to true. And I will, yes, okay. Execute this. So here I will get the large size plot of correlation. Here you can match. Here correlation is 1. So here 1, here 0.7300. So here 0.73. So this is just plotting of the correlations. After that, we have to divide the data into different data set. That is the independent data set. So here X equal to data frame dot I location. Here X is a independent and Y is a dependent. So for the X, this is the M and B, this is the independent. And here from 2nd to 31, this is in X. And for Y, df dot I location of all this row, comma first column. So first column we set as a in Y and second column from 2nd to 31 in a X. Now we check that type. We execute this. We set this value in that, and after that we have to split. Here we check that independence and dependent data set. Now we have to split our data set into the training and testing set. So here as is for comment, as is for comment. So here we are taking 75% is a training and 25% is a testing data set. You can divide as per your requirement, sometimes 70 to 30, sometimes 80 to 20. So this is based on your requirement. Now from sklearn.model selection, now we select the model. So import, train, test, split. These functions is used for splitting the data set. So here X train means X training, X testing, so X test, Y train, Y test equal to train, test, split. Here X, Y, test size equal to 0.25. So here the 25% is there and random state equal to 0. Yes, using this, our testing data set is 25% size. So test size is 0.25. This is in percentage. Here I write 0.25, so it is in percentage. So we split our data. Now we check the feature scaling. Feature scaling. Now for that, from scalant dot pre-processing, we are importing standard scaler. Standard scaler. So SC equal to standard scaler. Here X underscore train, sorry, X underscore train equal to standard SC dot fit underscore transform. So we are transforming this training and testing, training, and then X testing equal to SC dot fit underscore transform.
So what is standard scaler?
It is used for feature scaling, for scaling the data.
For feature extraction.
Yeah, feature extraction. Or we will, for question answer, we will discuss end of this session, okay?
Okay, thank you, sir.
Transform, 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 okay. Yes, extend. Now this is for feature extraction. Now we are writing our functions for the model. So we are defining the functions. Functions for model. Here definition of function DEF models. So for that models, we are required the X train and Y train. Now here first we use the logistic model. Logistic regression. So for the logistic regression from the library sklearn dot linear models. For that we are using the linear model. Import logistic regression. Here inbuilt function is there. You have to just use that function. So log for logistic regression. So logistic regression random state equal to 0 and log dot fitting the model. So here X underscore training, train, and Y underscore train. So this is the model, logistic regression model. We have defined this model. Now we print the accuracy of this model. print the accuracy. So print logistic regression accuracy. Here this is log, we store in the log, score is there, x underscore train, comma, y underscore train. And we return the our value. So this is the our model for logistic regression. Here, 1 minute, there is some error. Define models, X train and Y train. Yes, here we have to write the column. Now we check that HP models.
Sir, in second line, it should be sklearn or sklearn.
Sklearn, SK. Okay. Sorry, there is a sklearn.
Okay.
From sklearn dot linear underscore model, import logistic regression, log logistic regression. Here type 1 X train, Y train. I have already code is there. I think there is some spelling mistake in that. So I direct copy and paste without wasting the time. Yes, here for all these three models, logistic regression, decision tree, and random forest. I applied this all these three models, and we check these three models. Yes, here it gives the accuracy. So I will see directly one by one. First, logistic regression. Here sklearn library is there. In that linear model, we use the logistic model. Here one variable is created for logistic regression, that is log, then logistic regression functions, and we fit our models for the training purpose. Same thing here in decision tree. Here we import the decision tree classifier, and by using this we store into the tree and we put our models. Here for random forest algorithms, here we import this random forest classifier functions, and using this we create this variable forest, and in that variable we fit our model on that. So all these three models we fitted at same time, and we check the accuracy. So here we printed all these three models. 0 means this is the first model, logistic regression. One, this is the second model, decision tree, and second, that is the third model, random forest. Here we can see the accuracy of each model. Here first logistic regression is 0.99% proper classifications accuracy. For decision tree, it is 100%. So this is the 1.0 accuracy, and for random forest, it is 0.99 accuracy. So this is the accuracy of different models. After that, we check the confusion matrix for checking the accuracy. So here, directly I am copying the code because there is a limitation of time. So I copy this code and pasting here. So from here, we will get the confusion matrix accuracy. Here, this is the first model accuracy. Here we import model 0. So this is the first model. This is the logistic regression accuracy. But same times we use all this model. So we put in a for loop. Yes. Here from sklearn we import the confusion matrix, and we use the for loop for all this model. So here 3 model is there. So here we applied the parameter I. So 0, 1 and 2. And this is the testing accuracy formula. True positive plus true negative divided by true positive plus true negative plus false positive plus false negative. So here first model accuracy, this is the logistic regression, it is 0.95. Second model, that is decision tree, that is 0.93, and the third model, this is 0.96. So this is from this we can say that the random forest give the good accuracies. So this is the to find out the accuracy of the models. Now we are predict the models. This is the code to find out the another way to get the matrix. Yes. This is the another way to represent the classification matrix. This is also different way to get the classification reports. This is model wise. Okay. This is first model reports. The accuracy we see that 0.95. Here same is there. Yes, 0.95. Second model is 0.93. So here in second model this is the 0.93, and here it is third model 0.96. So here you can check that 0.96. Another is now we predict our value. Yes. Predict equal to model 2 dot predict. From our accuracy, we applied here random forest algorithm because it gives the good accuracy 0.96. So model 2 is applied for the predictions. So here we give the predicted value. Now we check with the correct value. So here I will compare with the actual value. Yes, here it is the model predicted value. Here it is the actual value. So here you can see that first is actual is 1. So here it is a 1. Here it is a 0. Here it is a 0. So predicted value is predict 0.96 means approximately 96.50% give the good accuracy, good results. But also there is also some misprediction is there. Here you can see that here it is a 1, here actually it is 0, but it is predict the 1. So here actually it is a benignant types of cancer. So if here it is a not cancer, then it predict the cancer. And here also same as here there is a 1 1, here it is a 0 0. So this is the predictions by using the different algorithm. So based on the data available with you, you can predict that particular patient has a cancer or not. But it is also there is a limitation because no 100% model is accurate. You have to validate, you have to check the models before actual it is implementations. So this is the link, sorry, this is the link which is given. Okay. This is the reference in which the various different things I have to collected from that, and all these lectures, video, and the code is available on the internet. I also get this code from the internet. You can use this code and you can apply this code for the various different processing. I just show you the sample regarding the cancer detection, but for the various different diseases, the data set is available on that kaggle.com. You can download that data from that and you can apply. And if you have a real data, then you can predict. Otherwise, this is the sample data. So this data will not give the complete results. So this is from my side. Now, if you have any question, you can ask, or I even here my email address in the last slide. You can send me the mail for any queries, and this is my contact number. If you have any query, then contact me. We will try to solve this. So this is thank you from my side. If you have any question, you can ask. Yes.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much, sir.
Welcome.
Sir, another which tool is which language is referred for this machine deep learning and machine learning?
Yes, sir. I'm not getting your voice.
Actually, hello, may I audible, sir?
Yes, yes. Now it is audible.
Sir, Python is one language for this machine learning.
Yes.
And another which language is suitable for this deep learning and Python machine learning?
Python is used.
Python
Means for Python, which you want to use, machine learning or deep learning?
machine learning.
You says like that.
Python is suitable actually machine learning.
See here, Python is a latest programming language because it is a very high speed processing. If you, in deep learning, if you have a data of in terms of lakhs, मतलब लाखों में data है. If you have a data in terms of lakhs, and if you use the different programming language, then it takes time to execute your data, to load the data, to interpret the data, to analysis the data. But Python is a very fast language. It can easily within a second they can interpret data, they can load the data. So nowadays mostly Python is used.
Sir, anyone tools available? If Python code is converted into VHDL program.
Yes, you can get from the internet. I exactly don't name the name of the tool, but many tools is available. And Python is a flexible programming language. You can convert the code.
Okay.
And you can use the Anaconda, PyCharm, but if there is some issue in the package installation or that, so I like to demonstrate on Colab, because whenever you go in any places and you want to do the work, so no need to Python or no need to any package, and from the browser you can use.
Okay. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much, sir. Good afternoon, one and all. I, Dr. S.C. Vagas, on behalf of Rajarshi Shahu College of Engineering, Kathmandu, Pune, extend a very hearty vote of thanks to dynamic personality Dr. Chetan Dudhagara for sharing his valuable thoughts. Sir, thank you very much for exploring introduction to AI, ML, and DL, Python programming and Python libraries, and breast cancer detection using machine learning. This session has given in this regard. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you, Dr.
Thank you.
Santosh,
Haan,
and
sir. Thank you.
thank you, Dr. Silpa ma'am, for inviting me.
Yes.
And from the participants, if you have any types of doubt, any types of query, you can mail me, or any types you can contact me. I will try to solve that types of problem.
Yes. Yes.
And we
Yes. Yes.
are
Sir.
working
Definitely, sir.
mostly in agriculture sector. I am working mostly in agriculture sector, but here as per the STTP title, I have to work on that biomedical. So I select this, but we are mostly working on the agriculture data.
Agriculture. Okay.
Yeah, one comment is there in the comment section uh, regarding the, please share the documents and data sets. Here I share that
Yes.
link. You just type in the Google cancer data set in Kaggle. You will directly get the link and click on the download. You will get in Excel file within seconds. And
Yes.
whatever I share with you, the YouTube video is there and one link is there. You open that link and you will get all these things on that. In that PPT, I mentioned that ransoms.medium.com, breast cancer detection using machine learning. So all these code and all these things are available there. Step by step, they are given. So you can implement on this.
Okay. Okay, sir. Thank you.
Same thing, heart disease also it is available. You can try if you are interested in medical or healthcare section. Okay,
Okay. Okay.
thank you
Okay.
from my side.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Very nice. Nice
Welcome.
session. Okay. Uh, all participate tomorrow. Your next session, like tomorrow session at 10 a.m. Okay. Uh, hello, Bisigar madam. Okay. So all participants join tomorrow at 10 a.m. Today's session is over.